to Vedam Jaishankar at this point. Vedam, what happens now in the ICC? Because at the end of the day, we still consider looking at seeing as ICC as an umbrella body with a group of wise men over the ruling over BCs or the boards. But the fact still remains that it is essentially a group of all 12 test playing members who will have a vote. And tomorrow, from what I understand, if there's no consensus achieved, it will come down to a vote. If it does come to a vote, then where does India stand in terms of having the support of the other cricketing boards? What do you feel will happen?
If it comes down to a vote, I think all the countries would support India, because let's not forget that all the countries need money, and money is going to come only from India for them to run their cricket or whatever affairs they want to do in the cricketing world. That money has to come from somewhere. And if they rub India the wrong way, there is no way the BCCI is going to take that kind of insult and sit back, because it will hit back. Even the bilateral series make a lot of money, especially when India is hosted in other countries. It brings with it a whole lot of sponsors. It brings with it a whole lot of television channels and a whole lot of other things. And that is why Indian cricket team is playing so many matches. Not just the main team, you're sending a substitute team, you're sending a B team, you're sending all sorts of them, because others want India to come and take part in their tournament or in their nation. And if it comes to India versus Pakistan in the ICC, there is no doubt whatsoever that Pakistan has nothing to offer. And it's sensible. It's only in Pakistan that players have been attacked. It's not once, it's happened quite often. It's not happened elsewhere. So people know that there is a danger. Now, we saw what happened to the Sri Lankan A team. They've gone back. They don't want to get into this nonsense. So, and Pakistan itself is not confident that it can do things. For a long time, it held its Pakistan Super League in Dubai. It didn't even have the guts to hold it in Pakistan. So that's the status of that place. And now they're ring fencing and putting everything in one place. It's just not on. And look at even the Champions Trophy, what they have planned. The stadiums are simply not complete. They broke down some stadiums. They said they'll rebuild the stadiums, and they've just started work. And now they've run out of money. They don't have money even to rebuild the stadiums. So there's no way that Pakistan, they may be indulging in a lot of brinkmanship, but there is no way that Pakistan can see through this. And I think Pakistan, sooner or later, must come to its senses that this is not going to take them too far.
Okay.
This situation in Pakistan is not ideal for any cricket. Forget about the Indian team going. And certainly the Indian cricket team should not go to Pakistan.
Okay. I'm being joined at this point by Omar Altaf, who's joining us from Pakistan. Omar, thank you for speaking to Mirror Now. We were hoping you could join us a bit earlier, but connections was a problem, I understand. Omar, simple question here. When the Sri Lanka A team finds it too scary to go to Pakistan to tour, how can Pakistan expect an Indian cricket team to come to Champions Trophy? You can argue and cry horse as much as you want. Fact still remains, even Sri Lanka finds it unsafe to visit Pakistan. All right, we're having it's been one of those days, I think, where we've not been able to connect to a guest. I can try one last time with Major General Dhruv CK. Major General CK, I hope we've got the eco issues sorted. If we have, can you please go ahead with the point you were trying to make?
Right. So what I was saying was security is a major issue. And when we are looking at it from the terrorist point of view, the people who are operating as freedom fighters within Pakistan, what are they looking at? They are looking at a high-profile target. And why do they want a high-profile target? Because that is what gets the eyeballs. If you notice, you see what is happening in Pakistan. Why are they constantly hitting out at the Chinese? Now, the Chinese are the most well-protected people within Pakistan. The Pakistan army is protecting them. Yet the terrorists are going after them. And they have achieved success off and on. If the Indian cricket team goes there, it is going to be a target which is more high profile than the Chinese even. Because that is going to give them all the eyeballs. I think it will be sheer stupidity for us to send our cricket team there. It is asking for trouble, because should something happen, then I think, India will be forced to respond. And that response could perhaps even lead to full-scale war. So when we are looking at it overall, my personal recommendation is there is no way in which the Indian cricket team should go to Pakistan.